Have you ever wondered what would happen if the villains we love to hate suddenly became the heroes we needed? Imagine waking up one day to find Darth Vader protecting the galaxy instead of conquering it. Or the Joker using his brilliant mind to fight corruption in Gotham rather than creating chaos. Think about it. All those traits we consider villainous could be incredible forces for good. The Joker's unpredictability and genius for disrupting the status quo? Now it's dismantling criminal empires and exposing corrupt officials. Maleficent's overwhelming magical power? It's defending innocent kingdoms from genuine threats. And Thanos? Instead of wiping out half the universe, he's using his determination and resources to solve world hunger and environmental crises. But here's where things get really interesting. As these former villains start making positive changes, society begins to transform. Their old enemies become allies. People who once ran from them now seek their help. The line between hero and villain starts to blur, and that's when the real complications begin. Because power, no matter how well-intentioned, can be intoxicating. These reformed villains, with their immense abilities and unwavering determination, start becoming too powerful. They're solving problems, yes, but at what cost? Their methods might still be questionable, their control over society growing stronger by the day. And what about the traditional heroes? Without clear villains to fight, they lose their purpose. Batman has no arch-nemesis to chase. The Avengers have no cosmic threat to unite against. The whole balance of good versus evil begins to unravel. This raises some fascinating questions about the nature of power and morality. Maybe our favorite villains weren't evil, they just used their power differently. Maybe the difference between a hero and a villain isn't in their abilities or even their goals, but in the choices they make with the power they have. It makes you wonder, if the villains became heroes, would they stay heroic? Or would power corrupt them once again, just in a different way? Would society be better or worse with these reformed villains protecting it? Here's something to think about. Which villain would you actually trust to become a hero? Would you believe in Loki's redemption? Trust Magneto to protect both mutants and humans? Or maybe you'd put your faith in someone completely unexpected? Remember, power itself isn't good or evil. It's all about how it's wielded. Sometimes the best heroes are the ones who understand the temptation of darkness because they've lived in it. And sometimes the most interesting stories aren't about good versus evil, but about the choices we make when we have the power to change the world. So, who would be your pick for a villain-turned-hero? And more importantly, do you think they could resist the corruption that comes with being worshipped as a savior rather than feared as a villain?